Adrian Manzano!
What's up, sunsets? Yes, I'm a narco. Whatever you guys need, let me know. I got you. Nah, he's just messing around. No, as he said, my name is Adrian Manzano. In English, but in Spanish it's pronounced a little different. Yeah, like apple. It's right, yeah. So my name is in Spanish. Adrian Manzano, something like that. I'm an actor. That's why you said the Narcos thing. And in castings, people consider me ethnically ambiguous. But I identify more as transracial. My pronouns are what? Yeah, usually I get to play, like you said, Colombian narcos or like Al-Qaeda terrorists, you know. I go like, to ay, 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 mamacita. Yeah, in the next season of Narcos, it takes place in Saudi Arabia. I play Pablo Escobar, and my catchphrase, plata or hummus. Hummus. Anyway, but yeah, let me tell you about the real me. I'll tell you about my story. I'm 40 years old, something like that. I've never been married. I've no kids. I've been non-monogamous. I've been like a serial monogamous. I've been polyamorous. Basically, by this point, I've had every STD imaginable. At the STD clinic, I'm on a punch card. 2 more and I get a fleshlight. I'm signing up for the subscription plan, STD Plus, you know. Some guys on first dates, some guys bring flowers. I bring a shot of penicillin. Come on, bring it in. Have some vitamin C while you're at it. I make you go viral on my TikTok. Yeah. Speaking of herpes, Donald Trump is back. America's herpes. Yeah. Where's my Trumper at? Anyone? We got one. All right. Where's my Kamalas? No. She lost Long Beach. Scooby-Doo, yeah. No, I only bring it up because my mother is she's a very like extreme Trump supporter. She's like this little immigrant woman, and she's very sweet. But when she puts on that red hat, she just loses her fucking mind. She's like, Viva Trump! Build the wall! Lock me up! Like, what the fuck? Fucking calling immigration on herself. Like, yes, I'm an immigrant. You must come and arrest me, Mr. Trump. Lock me up! So I tell my mom, I'm gonna go live in Colombia for a while. She's like, why are you going to that shithole country? It's like, are you from the shithole country? Yes, full of shit people like me. I should be deported. It's not that bad. In Christmas time, put a little Colombian salsa, then she gets more patriotic. Then she's like, Viva Colombia, my shithole country! Mi tierra de mierda! Oh my God, yeah. That's my mom. My dad's a Democrat. He's a union guy, voted for Obama, eats babies. He's cool. Yeah. But he's got problems with the English language. He's been living in the States for decades, but he still makes the same mistakes. For example, he calls text messages Tex-Mex. So he calls me up. He's like, hey, did you get Tex-Mex? You sending me nachos, Dad? What's going on? Well, you don't like my Tex-Mex? Dad, I'm vegan, man. I'm doing gluten-free. I can't have any Tex-Mex. Come on, send me some tacos. And then the other one is they live in Miami, and in Miami, the Easy Pass or the Flex Pass, you got to pay the tolls. It's a little machine called a transponder. So when I'm visiting Miami, Dad's like, hey, listen, if you're gonna drive in Miami, you have to have a transgender in the car. Come again? Come. A transgender in the car, you're gonna be in trouble. Okay, Dad, you coming out to me? Like, what's going on? You know, this is cool. I'm glad we can be open. I want you to live your truth. You know? He's like, what truth? This truth, I'm not gonna pay you freaking tickets, okay? You go downtown, you pick up a transgender, and that's it. He's like, okay, Dad, okay, the transgender. That's what it's gonna take for us to bond. You know? Does Mom know about this? No, she doesn't know. So you keep your mouth shut. You keep this between you, me, and the transgender in the car. Since I've been doing these jokes, Joe loves that I make fun of him. So now he calls me up randomly. He's like, hey, I said something else wrong today. You want to hit it? Yeah, what you got, Dad? All right. Okay, I was driving around. I was hungry, so I went to the KFC, you know, the pollo frito. And I said, give me some fried kitchen. Yeah? Yeah? That's good, right? That's going to be my Netflix special, Dad. Adrian Manzano, Fried Kitchen. Rated R. So yeah, they want me to get married, my parents, and I'm in a relationship right now, but we're doing long distance. It doesn't quite work, you know? It's like, you know, we're just doing like a lot of Zoom sex, you know, a lot of like, oh baby, I miss you. She's trying to give me that hot tour, you know? keeps wiping the screen. You know, it doesn't work. It's not the same. Even for her, like, she likes to get choked. Does anyone, anyone into that? All right, he does. Yeah, choke me, bitch. So I usually have to, like, try to choke her over Zoom, and I feel like Darth Vader. You're like, you like that, bitch? Who is your daddy? I am your father. I hope she comes to visit me soon because I recently bought a place in Santa Monica, right on the beach. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I should be specific. I bought a van and I'm living in a van. Yeah. Have you guys heard of this trend, van life? Yeah, exactly. Hashtag van life. Usually, like, when you see it on TikTok, it's like this white girl with this sick-ass Mercedes Sprinter van, and she's like, hey, this is my van, check it out. This is my kitchen, this is my bed. The toilet goes under the bed, so I just shit through the bed. Hashtag shit life. Before, if you lived in a van, you were just like a homeless vagrant. But now you add hashtag in life, and it becomes cool. Like, can that work for other things? Like, what if you're, like, hooked on meth? Hashtag met life. Comes with insurance, Gotta think about that.
Got it.
The thing about, the van life that I'm worried about is dating. Like, what happens if I'm mad with somebody, I'm going on a date, it's going really well, and I'm like, hey, babe, hope it's not too soon, but what do you say we head back to my place? Too soon? Well, too late. I'm already here. The toilet's under the bed, and why don't you make me some pancakes while I find this exit? Yeah. The thing is, my dad actually had a van when we were growing. He had like a work van. And I grew up with like a big Colombian family, a lot of cousins. Like cousins are like my siblings. And we used to have wrestling matches in the back of the van. And since I was the smallest, when he saw that I was getting pinned, he would swerve. He'd be like, okay, touchdown. Like I said, I had a lot of cousins, and I had one cousin who was black. And since we grew up together, I didn't really notice. It was just like he's like my brother. But I think sometime like around 8 or 9 years old, I guess we were wrestling and I felt his dick or something. I was like, something's different. Something's different. So I had to ask my dad. I was like, Dad, why is Jimmy black? And my dad, being a funny guy, he was like having a beer watching the game. He's like, oh yeah, the reason why Jimmy is black is because they left him in the oven too long. At 9 years old, I believed it. I thought this was like a thing, so I just had more questions. I was like, so wait a minute, why do they put him in the oven? Oh, the baby's cold, they come out of the mother and they don't have a jacket for the size, so they put him in the oven for 5 minutes. And your cousin, your tia was talking to the doctor, so he didn't hear the ding, on the oven, so he came out a little. That's nothing. My cousin named Tali, he stayed 40 minutes. He looks like Captain Planet, Yeah, my dad's funny. I hope I didn't inherit. He's like, my dad he's a funny guy. He's an immigrant. He's got jokes. But some of the things he says might be offensive to people here in the audience. For example, he's got this habit of talking to black people, It's like this thing he thinks is cool, like he wants to be down. But what makes it funny is my dad moved to New York in the 70s, so he still talks 70s black. He still talks like jive, like Shaft, like Superfly. So my friend Steve would come over, he'd be like, hey, what it is, my soul, brother, shit, my blood. And luckily my friend Steve was cool. He's like, yeah, what's up, Pops? Then after I talked to him, I'm like, Dad, you're gonna get me canceled, all right? You can't do that, all right? That's not how you say hi to black people. It's Wakanda forever, and that's it. Okay. He's like, what is Wakanda? Is that like Wu-Tang? Or like Tupac? Yeah. It's close to Tupac then. All right. All right, guys, thank you very much.